Hey guys, today's Sunday. There hasn't been much wind in the last week again. Just starting to make my way out. There's quite a few kiters out here again on a Sunday. It's a popular afternoon. Hook in, trying to make my way out into the deeper water. And as soon as we're out there a little bit, I've already had to unhook again. I've got a cross paths with I think it's a foiler coming through, and let it pass, get back into that harness and make my way down the beach a bit. Now I'm moving foot straps back, but the wind's died off again already. You know, it's like you're ready to go and nothing's happening. So the wind was a little on and off, even though it did gust up a little bit at times, but there was lulls. Anyway, we get going again. Like I said, I was moving my foot straps back and out. As I've been watching on other YouTube channels, and I don't know, this is my better side, and I can't find that back foot strap on this board, which should be pretty easy. It hits the water and just pulls me off the board. I did that a couple of times. Anyway, this is a race sail, and it's a little bit heavier to deep water start, so I didn't bother after a while. I'm using this 7.8 metre sail. I'll just use this big board. It ended up being a little too windy for it, even though I didn't catapult this weekend on this board. But went home and got a smaller gear, smaller sail, smaller board. The wind was we got 17 to 21 knots. But then again, later it changed again after I come back with my other gear. Found myself very unfit this weekend. So by the time I went downwind, I just cruised back upwind, trying to make some distance back up the beach. And I got overtaken by a foiler. He must have been panicking there. That's shallow. I don't know why he was in so close. Getting this big board over the swell, and feel it goes bang, bang. You can see that in the video. Again, I missed my back foot getting in there. I wouldn't say it was fully overpowered, but it just falling out of the harnesses again occasionally. There's my back foot out again. So one time I actually made myself conscious to stay in there, and I just got there and I held it for a bit, not very long. You don't want to go too far south here. There's rocks on the lower tide, and even worse, there's stonefish down there, so try to stay away from down there too far. This is in a northeaster as well, so or east northeast. Southeast coming through, you can actually go a little further north, obviously. So here now I've just made the decision to go back to the beach, duck home, get some smaller gear, come back, just ride it in up the beach.